and today is the World Smile Day. Bela Risu Medical Center is a dedicated medical center only catering for people born with cleft lip and cleft palate. Cleft lip and cleft palate is a congenital condition. A child during pregnancy can have a deformity that we call cleft, where the lip or the palate does not fuse before the child is born. So there is a gap on the lip, or sometimes on the palate, or sometimes on both. So when children are born with cleft lip and cleft palate, they have challenges breathing, eating, speaking, and as they grow older, they will be struggling to enter the community and integrate themselves in setups such as schools and other social gatherings. So what we try to tackle here is to be able to provide free surgeries for cleft lip and cleft palate patients, which will now enable them to be able to feed properly, to speak, and to live a productive life. Bela Risu Medical Center is located in Ngara, Nairobi, and it's a medical center which is purely dedicated to cleft patients. It's a safe haven, and we try and provide safe and quality surgical care and other comprehensive cleft care. For mothers who give birth to cleft children, the journey is sometimes short and sometimes long, depending on the type of cleft that they have. If it's a simple lip, which we call a simple lip, is just a lip cleft, then we would just fix the lip, and then they will not have any other follow-up care required. However, sometimes children are born with a cleft lip and a cleft palate. So when that happens, we provide the cleft lip surgery initially, and then after a few months, we provide the palate surgery. And depending on the complexity of the case, because we have the unilateral cleft, the bilateral cleft, where in the unilateral case, it's only on one side of the face, and for bilateral, it's on both sides of the mouth. So when that happens, the case might be a bit complicated and might require repeat surgery and correction as the child develops. This could go on for at least 20 years as the child grows, not just the lip surgery, but the dental repair, the speech therapy, and all those comprehensive cares will require time. And as the child progresses, we also look at the surgery, and if the child requires a repeat surgery or a corrective surgery, we also do that for free.
What are some of the challenges you encounter when dealing with such mothers or when dealing with such cases? Because I understand it's easy to tell a mother your child is having surgery once, but telling a mother you will have surgery, your child will have surgery until they're in their 20s probably. How is that for you as a facility?
The biggest challenge we have is for mothers and fathers to find the center. So if they find the center, we will provide them with the adequate information. They are free to ask any question, to come interact with our medical team, and to really understand the process. What we want to do is to be able to provide the child to grow stronger and be able to repair the cleft lip and the cleft palate, not just for functional purpose, but also for cosmetic purpose, so that they are not stigmatized as a result of their clefts. So once they understand the process, usually it's not a challenge. But if they don't understand why this is necessary, then that can be a challenge. So our main challenge is to bring the patients and to create awareness in the community that this center is available and accessible. And once they find this place, it's very easy for us now to walk them through the process and make them understand the importance of the different stages of care.
In terms of funding challenges, we understand BMC offers services for free, and Kenya is in a situation where there's donor cut funding and all that. Has that in any way affected the services at BMC or how services are provided in general?
Yes, that's a good question. As the service is being provided for free for our patients, it doesn't mean that our services come for free. So we have to find a way to finance the service that we provide, and mainly donors and well-wishers are the ones that support these services. Unfortunately, in current donor fatigue, we have found ourselves in a difficult situation where our former donors had to withdraw, and we had to find alternative funding. That means it slows the process. It slows how frequently we can do the service, because we're not just focusing on providing the care, we're also now have to focus on finding the right resources and finding the right funding. So it has become a challenge for us, because in the past, all we used to do is just concentrate and focus on giving the care. Now we found ourselves in a situation where we have to look for the fund. And then once we've secured the fund, that's when we now do the services, provide the services. That means it slows us down and makes it difficult for us to focus on one thing, and that's giving the services for free.
In terms of the impact, so far, what is the impact that BMC has had, maybe in Kenya and even in Africa?
So Bela Risu was founded 11 years ago, and in the last 11 years, more than 8,000 patients have benefited from our services. This is across Kenya and Africa and even Southeast Asia. Our services extend all the way to Southeast Asia. And we've been able to provide this care for free for over 8,000 patients.